What's up, y'all? Brandon with BC Talks here, and today we got our first official look at Wolverine in the comic accurate blue and yellow suit. Deadpool 3, which is set to release May 3rd of 2024, is currently in production and filming, and because of that, we've been receiving a lot of leaks and information from the set. And the most recent one is a picture of Deadpool and Wolverine, who of course is played by Hugh Jackman, walking down what looks to be some sort of dusty or desert path. And Wolverine is wearing the full comic accurate suit, minus, of course, the pointy mask, which I'm hoping that he'll wear eventually at some point in the movie. I'm sure he will. But one of the complaints I've seen online about the suit is the sleeves. A lot of people don't like the long sleeves that he has in the picture. Because as you may know, Wolverine in the comics, he did not wear long sleeves. He had the sleeveless suit, and he had the blue gloves, as you can see in the back, to show off, his hairy, muscular arms. So in the pictures, anyway, he's wearing the long sleeves. Now, I think that the sleeves look good, personally, in my opinion. Um, and I think that with some touch ups in post production, they'll look a lot better as well. And I also think that the sleeves are probably going to be a subject of a lot of jokes from Deadpool. I'm sure he'll be ribbing him about the sleeves, and I'm sure eventually they'll get into some sort of fight where Deadpool will rip the sleeves off or cut them off, or maybe Wolverine will just rip them off himself. And he'll be in the classic sleeveless suit with the blue gloves. Another thing I'm hoping that we get, obviously, which I think we will, is the pointy mask, the classic mask that Wolverine wears. And I'm also hoping that, which I'm sure, Ryan Reynolds is making this movie, and, Ryan Reynolds is a comedic genius. He knows. He's tapped into the internet, so he knows. But I'm hoping that we get the meme of Wolverine from the X-Men animated series. That viral meme where Wolverine is on the bed and he's looking at the picture, and he's all sad and forlorn. I'm hoping that we get that. I'm sure we will, but I'm really excited to see who's going to be in the picture that he's looking at. That's going to be really interesting to see. Now, as I mentioned earlier in the video, because the movie is currently in production, there's been a lot of leaks and information releasing around the movie. And last week, we got the information from The Hollywood Reporter that Jennifer Garner is going to be reprising her role as Elektra, of course, from the 2005 Elektra movie, which was not that great. Now, I haven't seen it personally, but I wasn't a fan of the original Daredevil movie with Ben Affleck, so I wasn't really interested in watching the Elektra movie either. But I'm probably gonna watch it just to touch up. But there was also some rumors that Ben Affleck, this was before, that Ben Affleck had also been seen on set. Now this is unconfirmed, but with Elektra being basically confirmed that she's going to be reprising her role, it would make sense that Ben Affleck, who was, the original Daredevil in 2003, before Charlie Cox's popular Daredevil Netflix series, it would make sense that Ben Affleck would be there because she was his love interest from the movie, which then she got her own movie. So these this information is basically, in my eyes and a lot of comic book fans' eyes, confirming that the Deadpool 3 movie, the plot is going to be surrounding Deadpool killing the Fox universe, which is probably going to be a loose adaptation of the comic book four-part miniseries Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe, which came out in 2012. Now, if you're not familiar with the basic premise of the story, it's basically what it sounds like. It was a miniseries where Deadpool basically goes crazy. He has this voice in his head talking to him, telling him to kill everybody. But I think it's going to be a loose adaptation of that. It's obviously not. He's not going to kill the entire MCU. But as you may or may not know, in 2017, Disney announced the acquisition of 21st Century Fox, and they completed the purchase in 2019, which, as you may know, the all the X Men movies and X Men related properties were made by 21st Century Fox. So when Disney bought them, this finally gave them all the rights to all of the X-Men characters back, so they could use them in the MCU. And then in 2021, I believe, was when a short dropped online with Korg from the Thor movies and Deadpool. They were doing a little basically reaction to Ryan Reynolds' new movie Free Guy that was coming out. So this once they both showed up in the same thing, that basically confirmed that Deadpool was in fact coming to the MCU, and then later we found out that Deadpool was Kevin Feige confirmed that, and he also confirmed that the movie is going to stay rated R. And so a lot of people were wondering, well, how can Deadpool be rated R and also be in the MCU, which is very Disneyfied, if you will. There are, although the more recent movies like No Way Home have been a little bit more graphic, and the current Secret Invasion series, which a lot of people are not talking about, but you definitely should be watching. It's a really great series, featuring the Skrulls, who are going to have a big role in the MCU moving forward. But that is a very graphic series as well as compared to the past MCU movies and TV shows. But a lot of people were wondering, well, how can this happen? How can Deadpool be in the MCU when he's so rated R? Um, so a lot of people have been speculating that they're going to do Deadpool Kills the Fox universe, which will basically be Deadpool running around the Fox universe killing everybody. And I think that it'll eventually lead to some sort of incursion with the Fox universe and the MCU. We've seen incursions in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, and right now they're doing the whole multiverse saga. We saw Venom pop into the MCU and then quickly be popped out because Kevin Feige was like, I ain't with that. But so I think that they're going to use, well, obviously they're going to use this movie to port Deadpool into the MCU. I think they're going to do that by having him kill all of the past Fox characters that they don't want in the MCU. They'll probably keep a couple, if I had to guess. Wolverine's not going to be one of them because Hugh Jackman had retired Wolverine, and the only reason he came back was to do a movie with his friend Ryan Reynolds. So this is going to be the last. He also said he didn't want to touch the Logan continuity because he felt that that was a fitting end for Wolverine, which it really was. Logan is one of the best comic book movies of all time. It's definitely in my top 10. But so Wolverine's coming back just for this one movie. So I'm sure he's going to die again. Unfortunately, we're going to see him die again. But and most of the Fox characters, that's why they're bringing back Elektra. That's why Ben Affleck was rumored to be on set. They're probably going to kill Daredevil. They're probably going to kill all of the former X-Men and all those characters, all the Fox characters that were in made by 21st Century Fox. And so that's going to be an interesting way. And then I think personally it's going to end with, because Deadpool is causing so much trouble. There's also rumors that the TVA is going to be in this, which would be interesting, and that Mobius might appear. So personally, I think it's going to lead, Deadpool causing all this mayhem is going to lead to an incursion that fuses the Fox universe with MCU, and Deadpool's basically going to be the only one that survives because he killed everybody. So that's how they're going to have Deadpool be in the MCU. So what do y'all think of the leak of the Wolverine suit? Did you like it? Do you hate the sleeves like everybody else on the internet? I personally don't mind them, and I think that it's going to be a part of a joke, and eventually they're going to come off. But even if they don't, I personally don't mind the sleeves. But what do you think? Did you hate the sleeves? Are you looking forward to the mask? Do you want to see him do the meme? Let me know down in the comments below. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel for more comic book and pop culture talk. And I will see y'all another day.